Now that we made the anchor binding, we're going to learn how to create a drawing using section views for the anchor binding. So this is active learning part 2, creating a drawing. All right, so we have our anchor binding, and we'll hit File, Make Drawing from Part. And what we're going to use for this class is we're going to use the first one, A, landscape. This is 21 centimeters by 30 centimeters, which is 8 by 11 for the paper. We're going to pick the front one here. We're going to drag it over, and we're going to place it on our paper. And then all I did was let go, click and drag, and then I let go, and you can see that I have these parts. So I'm going to click here, and then I'm going to bring over here. I'm going to click here, and then I'm going to hit OK. So I have these 3 views. What I want to do for this view is I'll click on this view, and you'll see this opens up. I want it to be shaded with edges, and I want to use a custom scale, and I'm going to do this 1:1, and then I can drag this over. So I can drag it so that I get these box edges over the side. It's not necessary that I do that, but it looks nicer. So I'll hit the green check mark there. Then I'm going to click on this. I'm going to keep the view the way it is, but I'm going to use a custom scale, a 1:1, make this larger. Then I'm going to drag this over, drag this down. This looks good like this. And then I hit OK. So this brings us all the way past page 62 to page 64. All right, so open this up. We have our views, isometric view. We have these. So we have all this done. We're going to do our section view now. All right, so we need to click on the section view. So we look up here, and under View Layout, we have Section View. And we click on Section View, and you could see we could do section views of any of these. We're going to do this one. We want it right in the middle. And we're going to click here and drag it down. And then we're going to hit OK. And now we have our section view, and we're dragging that around. So wherever I click, I'll drop it. So I'll click here, and it got dropped. And then I hit OK, because I like it like that. Now this is up above the line, so I'm going to drag that down. And this is OK where it is. I'll hit OK. So here is our section view, cross-section A to A. This is what the middle would look like. We got a section view. So now we're going to put our name on it, and we'll be almost done. So I hit Annotation, A note, and I come over to this box right here, and I click on it, and this gives us our text box. So we can pick any font we want. I can change the size to 14. I can make it bold, and then I can type my name. Mr. Noon. Now I can also, if I want this over more centered, I can drag that box like that. I can hit center. Hit to the side. So there's different things I can do to work with this. So that looks like a good spot. I can move it up a little bit. Move this up a little bit. So that's in the lines. And then I hit OK. So now that says Mr. Noon there. And then I'm going to put the title. I'm going to come over here and put a box right about there. Change the font size to something a little bigger. Make it bold. Put anchor binding. That looks kind of good right there. I can Move that up a little bit, move this up a little bit, and hit OK. And there I have the title, anchor binding. I have my name. I hit File, Save As, my drawing, and then Print. Make sure that I have the right printer. I hit OK, and then I'm done. So next thing I'll have to do, or you'll have to do. All right, so we're done with all this. Answer some questions. Next, you'll be making these parts yourself. All right, so exercise 1, sketching lines. You'll need to draw exercise 1 and exercise 2, exercise 3, exercise 4. All right, so this is, if it's a small number like 4 or 1 or 0.5, that's inches. And if it's a large number like 50 or 65, that's in millimeters. Just so you're aware of that as you go through this. Inches for the small numbers and millimeters for the large numbers. That works for all of them. This would be inches. All right, have fun.